Hello lads, laddettes, and lassies. Welcome back to another Kill Will Kill. My name's Josh, and you that's a little high, isn't it? You might have noticed a little change in the setup. As you can see, the long table is not here, and I'm on, well, this is my computer setup, because there is a secret 25th episode of Kill Will Kill, apparently, that Netflix does not have. I don't think Funimation has it either. Shoot, I should have checked Funimation. Oh, I'm already here. I'm already committing. So, basically, yeah. We ended Kill la Kill last week with this incredible finale that took place in space, as all Trigger products must, unless the world will stop spinning. And it was a lot of fun. We got to see like these little credits of Ryuko and Mako's first date. I was saying in that discussion, if you want to see my full thoughts on that episode, go check out the reaction and the discussion. But I was saying in the discussion that I would have really liked to have seen Ryuko and Mako's date. So could that be this episode? And it is a, from what I'm seeing here with the file that I'm using, it is a 30-ish minute long episode. So I mean, we could get some stuff about that. We could get the aftermath of what it's like to live in a world without clothing. We could get a spin-off. It could be a prequel. Who knows? I mean, I can't really speculate much other than like what I already have seen and what I would want to see. So yeah, I'm hoping for a little bit of Mako and Ryuko's date, though we did get a little bit of that during the credits of last episode, and it was very, very sweet. So honestly, let's just get right into this, lads. I mean, I can't really give you much left to say. Ah, that was a sweet episode. I can see why it was cut from the Netflix version, though. It is, like, the Netflix version ends on the date between Mako and Ryuko. So that's a pretty, like, sweet and definitive ending. This episode kind of goes back in time 2 weeks after. Actually, I thought that the date was immediately. Sorry, I keep looking at this side of the camera. I'm looking at myself. I should be looking at the camera, sorry. I thought that the date happened immediately after the events of, well, saving the world. But apparently it took a couple weeks. Because Satsuki has short hair, and this episode, this entire reason of this episode was to be the origin story of how Satsuki got her short hair. I wonder if the date montage came first, and then they were like, alright, at the end of this episode, we have Satsuki cut her hair. Or if they made this episode and then the date montage. I'm fairly certain it's the first one. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is the official finale of Kill la Kill. I felt like this was more of an OVA. I mean, we had like this gigantic big action set piece for no reason, really. I kind of wish this episode focused more on Satsuki moving on and finding purpose with her life. I mean, we did get there. Like, we did do that. But that was kind of like, not an afterthought, but it was like a side thing within Ray's. I'm just gonna call her Ray. It was a back thought within Ray's arc this episode, which I thought she died. Talk about a surprise villain, because she got her eyeballs like just popped right out of her. She hit that wall pretty hard, and there was blood too. You don't want blood coming out of you when you hit something very hard, because that's pretty bad. But I do wish that this episode kind of went a little bit more into Satsuki trying to find a new purpose, because she seems to have, like, at the end of the episode, she's like, you know what, I'm going to build a world filled with, like, where everyone can live equally and happily. Which, that's, I mean, it makes sense for Satsuki's character, but I wish that this episode was more of a character focused episode than the big battle. Though, I've got to say, when Ryuko got those scissor blades and she just went charging up the wall, charging up the giant robot, made them even bigger than we've seen them before. They were bigger than they were in the finale, I think. She sunk an island! That was really cool. That was epic. The school being a monster, also very epic. The TDRs, as I believe they're called, I'm so glad they got destroyed. That's the last time we'll ever see them. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't think the teachers got destroyed. Wait, no, did the teacher have one? I don't think he had one in this episode. The one guy that actually likes wearing them, he didn't have it because I think his was destroyed in the finale. Why do you guys not want to wear them? They are. Oh no, wait, they can be piloted by remote, but it looks cool when you wear them. You're wearing these because they look cool. That was your right hand man. Come on, get that. Oh, it's Trigger, your right hand dude. Calling you out so hard. They did not have to take off their clothes to pilot those. That was just for fan service. I mean, this entire show was basically just fan service, but seeing the Elite Four take out themselves, though, that was pretty cool. With especially with, shoot, no, I just had her name on the tip of my tongue. I hate when this always happens to me. Jakuzure, when she used the move that Ryuko used to defeat herself. That was cool. I really do love it when like characters use other characters' moves. Like in Gurren Lagann. Oh, when Viral uses the Simone and Kamina's, like where they just like take the head of Lagann and they just like chuck it. Oh, I love it when Viral did that. Oh, it's so satisfying. But yeah, seeing Jakuzure do that, like the same move that Ryuko did to defeat herself. That was really good. I just love seeing those callbacks. And then everyone else was pretty simple. But we had Inumata. Just, nobody knows my weakness is more like myself. Off button. Did he have an off button the entire time? Just to turn off his suit? Like, could the Battle Royale episodes could have been just that easy? Ryuko got behind him and just boop. Senagayama just out-sorting himself. Yeah, pleasure as always. And then Gamaguri, literally out-strengthening the life fiber version of himself and cutting it in half with a tri-axe. A triple axe? A tri-axe? That was awesome. That was dope. It would have been cool to have seen Satsuki defeat the dark version of herself, but we actually didn't need that. I mean, because she didn't need to defeat the dark version of herself. She just knew what she had to do. Again, I think it would have been more interesting, or at least I see why this is cut out from the Netflix version, because it doesn't feel like a finale. It feels like an OVA. It doesn't feel like an epilogue episode, like in Full Metal Alchemist. Light spoilers, but not really. The last episode, I believe, at the very least half of it, if not the whole thing, is an epilogue to see like what the characters are doing after the humongous finale that just happened. Would have been really cool to have seen something along those lines for this, but man, I would be lying if I didn't say. Wait, I would be lying if shoot. Why did I have to use this phrase? Why do I have to use phrases that I don't know? That robot fight was really cool. Big robot, brain goes small. But yeah, no, I really did like that robot fight. But we didn't get to see the date. That would have been a really cool epilogue. See where everyone is. But this was really cool. I do like that they redeemed Rei in a sense. That, I mean, she's still a terrible person, but Satsuki's giving her a new chance, because that's literally, Ryuko really did change Satsuki, and we get to see that within this choice right here. Not, I mean, if like old Satsuki would have just followed, like just completely demolished her. Like not even a question. Like as soon as Rei got that knife out, she would have been dead. It would have been her knife in her gut too. I'm so sad for the students, so they didn't get to have the butler's tea. That's what I'm really sad about, the butler tea that the students didn't get to have. That they're just missing out. Even though I don't like tea, I'm sure that butler can make it just some rockin' tea that I'll love. And a few things I didn't mention in the intro, we get to see Satsuki wearing senkets in like that montage thing, and I said they should have had senkets on Satsuki. In the episode where she got senkets. I'm just looking through if Ryuko has junkets. Oh shoot, I think I missed Ryuko. Yeah, Ryuko has Junkets and her final form. Oh my god! Yeah, alright, so she has like that sun form of hers. And then the last thing really, or like the last thing that really happens in this episode is, you thought the space scissors were, I actually forgot that the space scissors, I forgot that the scissors were in space. I really did forget about that. I kind of just thought that they were somewhere on Earth. No, they are in space. I'm fairly certain they were safer up there. I mean, I guess there is alien life, but I'm fairly certain they were safer up there. But we have a definitive ending for the scissors. She left them on the sinking Hinoji Island, to where they'll be lost forever within the oceans, within the great oceans. Though, I'm fairly certain they would be. If Captain America can be found, I'm fairly certain these scissors can be found if someone's looking. I mean, they're pretty big. They're pretty big. But they do have a definitive ending. And I was gonna say, I got cut off in the episode. I was by like everyone's future. I was gonna say it was weird having an episode without Senken. Like it was just weird. I mean, we did have him in it, like his memory. I have a feeling that Ryuko is the one that called the scissors from space, and she just heard Senket's voice like in her head. I don't think that was actually Senket's calling out to her. It was just like, maybe it was a soul. I don't know. I don't know how these, like, I don't know how, like, what happens in the afterlife of Kill la Kill. But, because we were just not having him there. Ryuko looked good in her new sailor uniform, but it's just weird. It felt weird. Like, it felt off to have a character not be in the show. A character that's been in there since episode 1. Episode 25, like 24 episodes we've had Senket's. It's just not there. It was so weird. I felt his absence. But then I really do like everyone else's like their futures. Let's see. I mean, we don't know what Mako and Ryuko. Okay, well, Mako and Ryuko are going to go to the same school. They're transferring high schools. I'm trying to like scroll through. Gamaguri, he's going... Shoot, what was he going to do? Give me a second. Oh, okay, so Gamaguri is going to be working in the ironworks. Okay, so he's going to the family business. He's not going to control the family business, unlike Jakuzure, who wants to. I wonder what her family... I hope it's something to do with music, because she seems to like that a lot. I hope that her family is like some kind of musician, composers maybe. That would be really good. That would be really good for her. Alright, so Inamuta and Inamuta just going off into IT. I feel like he could do a little bit more than that. Like maybe he could be like a NASA engineer or something. But I guess IT is a broad subject. I don't know. I don't really know much about IT. And then the sewer guy, he's going. I thought he would be going into sewing, maybe the making of clothing. But no, they're going to do life fiber research. And there are some life fibers left within the world. I mean, Ryuko still has her powers from hers, and then Rei was able to scrap together some life fibers, and they still have their powers. So it's not like the classic, like, destroy the big one and then everything else is just useless. No, they destroyed the big one, but they still have their power. And then Senegayama is just gonna go create a dojo, which I love that. That is an amazing after story for him. And then Ryuko, or not Ryuko, Satsuki's just gonna go change the world. She's building a new world. Even though I can see why this isn't like the finale, I really do like this epilogue episode. It was just insane, as always. Kill la Kill is just, it just keeps one-upping itself for no reason. That's the trigger way. For no reason, Kill la Kill keeps one-upping itself, and I can see why this isn't like a finale. But I really do like it. It's a nice little epilogue episode. Though, I think I did take a really long break between the finale, watching the finale and watching this episode. I think that helped a lot, because we had like the epic fight in the finale, and we have an epic fight here. It's to have them back to back, it's really weird, So it's more of an OVA than a finale, in my opinion. If you lads think otherwise, that's your opinion. But this was such a nice episode. See everyone going off. It's nice closure. It's nice closure from the craziness of the actual finale, where we have this credit montage of just Ryuko and Matoi's. I mean, that is her name. Ryuko and Mako's date. That was it. That we never saw whatever happened to the other characters other than Satsuki's cut hair. This episode we get to have closure of like what everyone's going to be doing. I really like, yeah, that was really nice. It was a really nice closing episode. So lads, if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified of all of our other videos. I'm going through a Kamega Kill right now every Tuesday, and expect sometime sometime next week I'll try and like do a live stream of all like the tier ranking all of the characters from Kill la Kill sometime on Wednesday around the time that this video gets uploaded. I'll try and like do that. I do need to have breakfast. I need to have breakfast right now, actually. It is 10. I got up 2 hours ago. It's 10 right now. So around like 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. California time. Just expect like maybe a live stream popping up in your feed. Come over, hang out. We can rank them all together. It's going to be really hard because, oh, there's so many great characters. There's not a single bad character in Kill la Kill, in my opinion. We'll see how well that holds up when I make the tier list. But right now, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, thank you all lads so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Kill la Kill reactions. Leave down in the comments below what was your favorite moment of Kill la Kill. Let's remember it all. Just put down your favorite moments of Kill la Kill. It could be anything. It could be anything. And see you next week for the live stream.